When people talk about the colonization of Australia, they usually focus on explorers, convicts, and long sea voyages. But the truth is, some parts of this history are so unbelievable, it almost feels like a comedy special. And today, you're getting 10 of the funniest real stories from early Australia. Stories so wild, you'll wonder how this place didn't turn into a giant sitcom. Let's start with the first one. Number 1. The British thought the kangaroo was a joke. When European explorers first saw a kangaroo, they had no idea what they were looking at. Imagine seeing a giant rabbit with a long tail that hops like it's on a trampoline. Some sailors refused to believe it was real. They thought locals were pranking them with costumes. Number 2. Early settlers thought emus were friendly. They walked up to them with food. The emus took the food, then chased the settlers across the camp like angry bodyguards. These birds are basically dinosaurs with feathers, and early colonists learned that very quickly. Number 3. Captain Cook wrote complaints about the animals. Cook literally wrote in his journal that Australian animals were odd, backwards, and confusing. He complained that the swans were black, the beavers had duck bills, and the kangaroos looked like nothing created by nature. He didn't know it, but he was describing a continent full of animals that evolved in complete isolation. Number 4. The first cow's escape made history. 5 cows escaped a farm in 1788. People assumed they died. 7 years later, 7 years. They were found alive, chilling with a whole new herd they created. They basically started Australia's first wild cattle gang. Number 5. Convicts stole a boat and didn't know where to go. Some convicts once stole a small boat to escape to China. They didn't know Australia is thousands of miles from China. They didn't even make it out of the harbor. Number 6. Europeans thought koalas were drunk. Because koalas sleep for 20 hours a day, early colonists assumed they were permanently intoxicated. They even tried feeding them different leaves to see which made them more sober. Turns out, koalas are just sleepy. Number 7. Governor Phillip once fought a kangaroo. He didn't win, that's it. That's the whole story. Number 8. Early maps had pure guesswork. Some early maps of Australia were so inaccurate, they drew giant mountains where deserts were and deserts where rainforests were. One map even had a lake shaped like a perfect circle, because the artist got tired and made it up. Number 9. Convicts became police in less than a week. The colony was short on people, so some convicts were promoted to police officers almost immediately. Imagine being arrested by someone who was in chains 48 hours ago. Number 10. The British lost a war to birds. Yes, the famous Emu War. In 1932, the Australian military tried to control an emu population. The emus outran the soldiers, dodged bullets, and basically laughed at the machine guns. After a week, the military surrendered to birds. Australia's colonization had danger, struggle, and hardship. But it also had moments so ridiculous, you'd think they came from a comedy movie. And that's what makes history amazing. It isn't always serious. Sometimes, it's hilariously human. Like, comment, and subscribe for more stories. The Driven Tales.